All right. Our next performer is a junior here at Methacton. We saw him in the plays and the musical and everywhere else. It's Dave Hobbs is going to do and David is the car.
Can you guys hear that? Yeah. All right. Okay. Hold on. All right, calm down. I'm gonna sing hopefully 3 songs, all right? So I gotta do this fast. First of all, I'd like to thank Strength for lending me 2 of the microphones, so that was a help. I had trouble with the PA system. And later on, I'm going to bring my brother out, but let me sing a Harry Chapin song here. Cats in the Cradle. I want you to sing along with me here because I suck. My child arrived just the other day. He came in the world in the usual way, but there were things to catch, bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. And as he grew, he said, "I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you." And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little Bob Blue and the man on the moon. Now when you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll get together then, son. You know I'll have a good time then. Well, my son turned 10 just the other day. Said, "Thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw?" I said, "Now today I got a lot to do." He said, "Well, that's okay." And he turned away, but the smile never dimmed. He said, "I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him." And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little Bob Blue and the man on the moon. Now when you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, my son came from college just the other day. He looked so much like a man, I had to say, "Son, I'm proud of you." He answered for a while. He shook his head and he said with a smile, "What I really like, Dad, is the bar, the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please?" And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoons, little Bob Blue and the man on the moon. Now when you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad, you know we'll have a good time then. Well, I've long since retired, my son's through the way. I called him up just the other day. I said, "I'd like to see you if you don't mind." He said, "I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time." You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids had the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It is sure nice been talking to you. And as he hung up the phone, it occurred to me, a boy's grown up like me. My son is just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little Bob Blue and the man on the moon. Now when you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad, you know we'll have a good time then. Help out here, so I'm going to bring out my brother Jonathan, I'm going to sing another Harry Chapin song called Mr. Tenor. As you can see, Mommy dressed us nice today. Mr. Tanner was a cleaner from the Midwest, and from all the shops around, he made his the best. But he also was a baritone who sang while cleaning clothes. He practiced scales while pressing tails and sang at local shows. His friends and neighbors praised the voice that poured out from his throat. They said he should have used his gift instead of cleaning coats. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night. Oh, night. I did not know how well he sang. It just made him whole. His friends kept working on him, trying music out full time. A big debut and rave reviews, a great career to climb. And finally they got to him. He would take a fling. A concert agent in New York agreed to have him sing. But there were plane tickets, phone calls, money spent to rent the hall. It took most of his savings, but he gladly used them all. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night. Oh, night. I did not know how well he sang. It just made him whole. The big night came, he took the stage, his face set in a smile. And in the hall, the critics sat watching on the aisle. But the concert was a blur to him, spatters of applause. He did not know how well he sang, he only heard the flaws. But the critics were concise, it only took 4 lines, and no one could accuse them of being overkind. Mr. Martin Tanner of Dayton, Ohio, made his town hall debut last night. He came well prepared, but unfortunately his presentation was not up to contemporary professional standards. His voice lacks the tonal color necessary to make it consistently interesting. Full-time consideration of another endeavor might be in order. He went back to Dayton and was questioned by his friends, but he smiled and said nothing as he never sang again. Except in very late at night when the shop was dark and closed. He sang softly to himself as he sorted through the clothes. Oh, fall on. The music was his life. It was not his livelihood. And it made him feel so happy. And it made him feel so good. And he sang from his heart. And he sang from his soul. And he did not know how well he sang. It just made him whole. One more, then I'll leave you. This one's called Taxi. This was a request. I didn't know I was doing this until I walked in. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. The lady up ahead waved the flag me down, and she got in at the light. Something about her was familiar. I could swear I've seen her face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken. And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror. Then she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. it was a sad smile, just the same. And she said, how are you, Harry? I said, how are you, Sue? Through too many miles and too little smiles, I still remember you. It was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of a Dodge. The lesson hadn't gone too far. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky. Oh, I've got something inside me to drive the princess blind. All those wild mountain waves are hiding in me, illuminating my mind. And I've got something inside me, but it's not what my life's about. 'Cause I've been letting the time go by till time runs out. The baby's so high that she's skying, and she's crying, afraid to fall. I'll tell you why baby's crying, 'cause she's dying, aren't we all? There was not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we had once was gone. So I turned my cab into the driveway, past the gate in the fine trim lounge. And she said we must get together, but I knew it'd never be arranged. Then she handed me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, "You Harry, keep the change." Well, another man might have been angry, and another man might have been hurt, and another man would have never let it go. So I stashed the bill in my shirt. And here she's acting happy outside her handsome home. And me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. I go flying so high when I am stoned. I go flying so high when I am stoned.
Big Hobbs.